The second Africa Climate Summit builds on the legacy of the inaugural 2023 Nairobi Summit and aims to position Africa as a leader and solutions provider in the global climate agenda under the theme Accelerating Global Climate Solutions, Financing for Africa's Resilient and Green Development. Ethiopia is gearing up to host the second Africa Climate Summit, and the spotlight is on the private sector and financial institutions. At a high-level briefing organized by the Ministry of Planning and Development, investors called upon to step up before and during the summit in shaping Africa's climate future. With just weeks to go before the second Africa Climate Summit, Ethiopia's Ministry of Planning and Development is mobilizing key players. At the center of it all, the private sector and financial institutions.
There
is a huge opportunity for the private sector to be beneficiary in combating climate change in this summit. There are many project ideas that need to be made on climate change, and the call for joint collaboration of the private sector and the governments. Therefore, when the private sector make an investment initiatives, it should make clear that it is compatible with green development. The private sector should consider business investments focused on green development. The private sector is expected to make participation in investments that minimize carbon emissions rates.
The State Minister outlined clear expectations: investment in green technologies, climate-resilient infrastructure, and innovative financing models that can accelerate the continent's shift to a low-carbon economy.
The business
and private sector is designed to focus on green development. For this, there are many business alternatives and ideas. Many financial opportunities and ideas are being expanded. Particularly great financial institutions have willingness to support and work with the private sector on climate change combat. Thus, if the private sector made itself ready to prepare a plan that reduces carbon emission, it would be appreciated. Thus, the summit will bring good opportunity for the private sector in this regard.
Private entities are also expected to showcase success stories, form partnerships, and actively contribute to key policy dialogues throughout the summit. As Ethiopia hosts leaders from across the continent and beyond, the message is clear: climate solutions need not only public policy, but private action. It is underscored the private sector involvement is a cornerstone of Africa's climate strategy. And with the summit fast approaching, the eyes of the continent are on the contributions these sectors will bring.